Okay, let's get back to it. Just gonna let this play for a little bit while I plug the stream in my various social medias. There's one server I've definitely got to avoid, but everything else should be fine. Hi, Purple Lamp. You did a great job.
A long time ago, on a very peculiar day, my mirror lured someone out of his bed and opened a doorway to my workshop.
Yeah. Alright. Again, just...
if the mirror was being mischievous or malicious. Perhaps it knew that the curious intruder had a role to play in my project.
I will... Here in a minute.
I was putting the finishing touches on my latest creation. A world for things.
Also, a note to myself.
Forgotten.
Make sure that I delete this, that I remove this part, because I'm almost certainly going to be putting the VODs up on my YouTube channel. But also got to make sure, like, just really basic snipping and cutting to get this part out. Yeah.
Satisfied with my progress, I put the
One
magic
more.
down and retired to my chambers.
I still can't get over it. They actually, like, I'm pretty. Either they decided to encode the FFE at 60 FPS,
Had I
or
known what
this is all
events
running
would
in engine.
follow, I would have locked away everything. Paint.
Which, either way, is very impressive. All right, and I've got some tea here. I've got some more water, and all right, I am set. So we left off at the fire bridge. I am hoping that that we don't run into that weird glitch again. Is it? It seems like I don't know. I can't imagine that they would remove the ability to walk entirely. Yay, it's fixed. But because I mean, how else are we going to deal with Spladooshas, right? I can't imagine. Like, I guess there will be we'll see, because that part's the Spladoosh tutorial is in Mickeyjunk Mountain, so we will get to see that. Hey, concept art. Let's see another one of Jenny's incredible creations. Oh, okay, and movies. Yep, again, this is all just like it was in the original. I still need to get used to going back, being mapped to right click, except when it isn't. Jenny. Oh man, Jenny, you've done such a great job. I don't remember if are there any other collectibles here. Oh, there is. Okay, more concept art. I'm just gonna start calling these Jennies. There's another Jenny that we've collected. Again, if someone at Purple Lamp is watching this, that is one quality of life thing I would like to see. Is I would like to see a hotkey where you can immediately jump to the cutscene that you just unlocked, or the concept art you just unlocked. So that's it. Until further notice, all of these concept art collectibles will be referred to as Jennies, named after Jenny Brozek. Kind of surprised they left, of all the cutscenes, I'm surprised they left this one in as a tutorial. Okay, we have Successfully navigated the Asia boat ride. Oh, right. There's another piece of concept art up here. Oh, wow. Okay, that is more of a range than I expected on the thinner. In the original, I don't think you would have been able to make that. Oh, right. Okay. So that was, in the original, this was just a platform that moved on its own, and he didn't have to paint it in. That is, I don't know, it's a good change. I mean, I'm not trying to just be positive all the time. If there's a bad change, should such a thing come up, I will let you know. But so far all the changes have been good. Okay, let's look at the latest Jenny. So, if what Grub said is true, and that these are all reimaginings of concept art from the original, there's a couple I definitely would like to see eventually. Well, there's one I talked about before, the hidden one in the basketball court. There's also the one of Mickey like hanging from a ledge while the shadow blot looks over him. That kind of thing. Oh, this trick still works. Oh, okay. That trick works. And I'm assuming that if you ground pound, because that seems to be the new gameplay rule they added, which is that if you go onto pressure switches, you use the ground pound, it works instantly. Nah. Hope the video quality is okay, hopefully. I think the audio seems to be... Audio ducking seems to work fine. I'm not getting any dropped frames. I didn't get any dropped frames last time either. Dash, jump, spin, almost. Okay. I'll admit that the binding lock on to T is kind of weird. But on the other hand, I mean, you don't really need the lock on with mouse control, so... I mean, it's nice to have. Oh. Oh no! Oh no, that poor spatter. I'm sorry, friend. They don't seem to be too upset. But I completely forgot. Is this a new gremlin? Or is it one I had just forgotten about? This is definitely one I did not get. If it existed in the original, I didn't get it in Let's Play I did, but I don't know. Is this new?
Hey!
Sam. Huh. Okay. Maybe it is like I missed one, or I don't know. I'll have to ask the. I mean, as much as familiar as I am with this game, like the speedrunner Discord will probably know way more about that kind of stuff than I would. But I either didn't know or completely forgot that there are magic carpets here. I thought they didn't show up until Gremlin Village, but what? This is new? Yeah, that's new. Sweepers can now use paint. That is fantastic. Oh, such a good change. Oh man, that is something else. Again, you know, it's possible I'm misremembering, but I am pretty sure that is new. That sweepers can now use paint. Sorry, just checking something here. Okay. Anyway, I'm not sure who else is watching aside from Grump, but welcome to my fanboy freakout. This is, you know, some people go crazy over the Dead Rising remake, others, or any of the other Resident Evil remakes. This is mine. All right, we got the first of two, I think, Steamboat Willie projector levels. World of Gremlins time. All right. Oh, right. I keep forgetting now that... So these bounce pads appear to... These bounce pads, along with like the beds that we saw in Mickey and the Beanstalk, it's now changed, so you have to use the ground pound to ascend. That's going to be something I have to get used to. One thing that I kind of wish was in the projectors, but I can understand why they didn't change it, is that in Epic Mickey 2, there was an extra gimmick to the 2D areas where it would start out having a lot of rough film grain, and then there were hidden gold e-tickets throughout the 2D levels, and it would the more gold e-tickets that you picked up, it would slowly change. The film grain would go away, and then black and white would change to color. Again, I understand why they didn't change it, but so, and you can still dash and you can sprint in 2D. Looks like, oh wait a minute, there's a new thing up here. There is a new thing up here. There's another film reel. And okay. This is new. I don't know how to deal with new content. Especially when it does stuff like that. Okay, so I'm guessing... No, we're not... Wait a minute. No. So it's clearly tied to something up here. You can see there's a film reel up there. Another one. Aside from... I forget exactly where the other one was, but this is new. Oh! Okay, I was overthinking that. Oh, I love that ground pound. Wow, talk about overthinking something. And also, I mean, the fact that I'm pretty sure that most if not all the 2D levels in the original version, there were only red e-tickets. So they actually included some of the variety. And this controls so well. Like, the controls of the original for the 2D section were really good. And it's just, this is even better. Wait, did they change? Isn't this where the film reel was originally? I could have sworn it was on that part. Did they actually change the total position of the film reel? Again, I'm not complaining. Oh wait, here it is. New part. This is new. This is completely new. They did change the film reel. They moved it over here. Okay. That is... Yeah, like this part is brand new. You could not go past the film projector in the original. I could also see how that puzzle could work, just generally speaking, if you haven't played it before. But, yeah. You're playing with our heads, Purple Amp. You know exactly what you're doing. I'm assuming that the film reels now actually have some other kind of value to them, because there's more than one now. More than one per level. There were two in Mickey the Beanstalk, and there was another two, possibly more, that I haven't seen. Alright, World of Gremlins time. I've noticed some performance dips, but again, I'm just assuming that it's Unreal Engine 5 stuff. It doesn't seem to have affected the stream at all, so... It's been attacked after we gave it an HD makeover. We spent a lot of money on these new graphics. Hi, Speedball. Well, I mean, there are hearts in this game that they, much like in Kingdom Hearts, the heart of a cartoon character is not a literal heart, but instead a metaphor. So, maybe onto something there. I mean, really, Keyblade, paintbrush, what's the difference, really? I am so in love with this remake so far. We haven't gotten to Mean Street yet, but we may not have even beaten the Clock Tower yet, but this is just such a... This is such a great reimagining, and, like, this is... There's respect without being, like, religiously overly literal, which I think is the best way to do a remake. You take the good parts, and you expand on them. But that doesn't mean you have to be slavishly faithful to the whole thing. Now, there used to be a cutscene here, or there used to be an opportunity to soft lock the game but they actually removed even the possibility of it because this valve was always here. You would have to paint in the last part of the pipes and spin the valve at the same time, but it's not possible anymore. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I just think it is interesting in terms of comparisons. Like, oh, mechanically gifted. Repair 3 rides in the Gremlin Village. So we've repaired all the rides. Yeah, that the tutorial, the achievement prompts are not showing up in the stream. So, anytime I get a Chivo, I will have to read it out. Alright, let's, there's some concept art over here, I remember that. Oh, this is not new. Oh! Okay, again, another mild change. You just go into houses without there being a prompt, like there would in any other map change. That is interesting. I'm not sure whether I like it or not. I guess it depends on, like, yeah, you basically have to be going in. Like, you have to go out of your way. Oh! Okay. There used to be concept art here. And instead, that's changed to a gold e-ticket. Oh, by the way, I should also clarify that the coloring of the various e-tickets have changed now. I don't know if you saw my Let's Play the original, but they are different now. Red is still 1, but green is now 10, and there's a new blue e-ticket that's worth 25. Oh, I got an achievement for collecting 1,001 e-tickets called It's Over 1,000. I mean, even in 2010, referencing that meme would have been pretty out of date. But it's cute. I like it. I believe this is the gremlin that we can sell Pete's shiplog to. Oh, right, yeah, there's 2 different gremlins. This is the... You turn it over to this gremlin to have it, you know, paint over misunderstandings between them, and then there's another guy you could just sell it to. I am, of course, assuming that, you know, like, it looks as though the ride skip can still be done. There are some glitches I've run into so far, minor stuff. Some of them are new, and some of them are stuff I found in the demo. Okay. Right, it's in here, and then there's the switch at the back. Oh. again, another minor change, but one that adds a bit more interactivity to it. Valve used to be here. Now it's behind this thinner. And there was like a chest with some e-tickets in here before. Again, like, obsessing over the changes isn't really... I don't know. It's like, I'm not trying to prove a point. I just think it's interesting. Okay, so... this also has a photo mode. And now that the quest items are actual 3D models, instead of just sprites, like this was like just a bad JPEG of a ship log, but now... Oh! Look at that. It changes relative to how you're looking at it. Which, yeah, that's cool. I really like that. Now we could do that. But I am trying to remember where the other gremlin is. The one that you can sell the ship log to instead of bringing it to Bennett. I think he's over here somewhere. Again, I am also trying to look at this from the perspective of someone playing it for the first time, in addition to my literal decade-plus experience with it. Wait, did he? No. I swear there was a gremlin like right around here. You could sell the ship log to him. We'll find him eventually. I just want to go exploring. Ridiculous amount of detail. I just want to stop and stare at this. That is something else. I don't know if I'm going to go for 100%, or well, the closest to 100% that you can in a single playthrough. I definitely want to see Walt's apartment, which requires collecting, well, it may have changed, the requirements may have changed, depending on how much new content has been added, but it used to be 30 power sparks to unlock the secret room in the fire station that led to Walt's apartment. Oh, hey, concept art in here. Wait. Each gremlin... Okay, I'm pretty sure each gremlin has their own unique house model now. Which I think they were all this... I think in the original, I think they were all the same except for Gus's. Again, I will have to check my own Let's Play for confirmation, but... Oh! This is new? Is that new? Where was that? Well, there should be something in here. I think a pin? I think it's a silver pin. Oh, it's a gold. Oh, no, it's a bronze. The bronze just looks a lot like gold. In the right lighting. Anyway, I am hoping that you are having as much fun as I am. Because holy god, this looks and feels incredible. Wait, is this... No, that's just the entrance. Oh, right, because the entrance is a bit further up now. Oh, also you can sprint. That's a good change. Speedrunners have already confirmed that mashing the dash button is faster than sprinting, but I want to save a bit on my hands. Yeah, like this is the tone that Epic Mickey should have. It's... If you're going... Like, again, the stuff from the concept art, as interesting as it is to think about, that's not really what, you know, the tone should have been. This is just dark enough, while still being, if not kid-friendly, then at least family-friendly. Yeah, from what I understand, Warren was also a minor consult. It was an occasional consultant. I mean, he didn't work on the game per se. Like Purple Lamp did all the development, but I think they consulted him from time to time on, you know, certain elements of the original. Oh, this is new. Like anytime you see e-tickets popping up out of nowhere, that's always that's a new mechanic. I mean, there are e-tickets lying around that are, but if they're visible already, that was in the original. Okay, is this the guy that is the guy I could sell? Right, I forgot that there are multiple exit points for this map. Something that from the original. Okay, so what I want to figure out is where, because there seemed to be another gate that opened when we fixed Gus's house. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the guy. This is Gremlin Shaky. And this is a way to. This is also a way to trigger the bad ending fight with Small Pete, which I didn't do in the Let's Play, and I want to see because this is one of the biggest fights in the game, and I want to see how they pull it off in the remake. Oh, he's trading it for a pin. I think he would just sell it to you. Yeah, the Gremlin characters have a strong connection to the Royal Air Force because they were created by Roald Dahl, and I went into it all in my Let's Play. Oh no! Gus didn't like that. Oh no, Gus is being a judgy gremlin. He may be our Jiminy Cricket, but we're turning into the version of Pinocchio that squashed Jiminy Cricket like in one of the first chapters of the novel. You know what? I'm going to have to go back and check. Because as far as I know, the Gremlin houses, aside from Gus's, all looked unique. Or they all look the same, I should say, in the original. And I think these are new. I think the fact that every house looks, the interior of every house looks different, I think that's something that was added for the remake. Okay, this one is a repeat of what we saw earlier, but still, I mean, the fact that so many of them are unique anyway is crazy. I guess the Wii couldn't really, you know, they had to save space. Even though the Wii had a dual-layer disc, it still couldn't, you know, save space. This game is 26 gigabytes on PC, which is certainly more than a single Nintendo Wii disc could handle, even dual-layered. All right, now where is that? Oh wait, I'm thinking now maybe that extra cutscene was showing off like the front gate, because usually, like in the LP, I took the back gate around to the back entrance, which has its own, like it has a clock cleaner projector level of its own. Oh, look at that! There's an actual consequence for saving Calvin now. I'm pretty sure that's new. Did we just get some money or something? Oh, right. Okay, so yeah, saving Gus's house is what... Yeah, that goes into here. This game it's tricking me into messing up my own memories of what is or is not considered new content. Wait, does that say costumes? Does that say costumes? You don't even have to unlock them? What? Okay, are these cosmetic? Okay, they look to be purely cosmetic rather than having gameplay changes like in EM2. I'm gonna go with Brave Little Tailor. I feel like that's appropriate. And I got an achievement. Suit up. Put on a costume for the first time. I had no idea this was in the game. It's wild they brought back the costumes from Epic Mickey 2. That is incredible. Huh. You know what? Maybe I just never realized that saving Gus or saving Gus's house opened up an alternate entrance, because this is the back entrance. Like there's a pump over there's a pump nearby. One of the gold e-tickets is here. Huh. I don't know why, but Twitch is saying I still have only one viewer, even though I can look over a chat and see it. There's more than one person watching. Very bizarre. Yeah, this is the... I'm not going to take the back entrance here. Just to, again, to do things a little differently. The green... Or sorry, the yellow... The gold e-ticket that is nearby. Okay, that's another Jenny. Come on, Jenny. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, hey, we have someone finally who's not Jenny has contributed to a piece of concept art. But his first name is also Jay. So maybe that's how Purple Lamp divided their concept artists. All the people who could draw, and if your name is Jay, or it starts with J, you work on concept art. I'm still not entirely decided on whether the jank of, like, I'll show it again here. Like you go into the concept art menu and then exit, and it still gives you the menu icon, or it still gives you the menu mouse cursor. You can move around, and it doesn't change unless you click one of the mouse buttons. I can't tell whether that's an oversight or if it's like or if it's just a clumsily implemented way of trying to ease the transition a bit between going into the menu and in gameplay. And it also feels like that's like just a PC thing. I can't imagine that coming up on console or with the controller. All right, so this is the other clock tower, or the other clock cleaners projector level that I didn't show off in the LP. Stop telling me I only have one viewer, Twitch. You're clearly lying to me. This looks incredible. Kidding me. Now I have to play this slowly, because now that I know that the level design's been mixed up and there are some alternate paths, I can't just automatically go through it like I normally do. Oh. Okay, that's a small change, but I like that. Okay, it's on a timer now. Neat. This is on a timer. Okay. So the film reel was up here. Oh no, that's the neat, this sneaky kind of trick I would expect out of like what Epic Mickey 2's 2D levels. Oh, that's neat. Really, the only negative thing to come out of this, which I don't think we could really blame the game for it, is that there are the new details have been so naturally integrated into the game that I'm now mixing up which details are new and which are new for the remake, and which were just there all along, and I either didn't know about it or I'd forgotten. Okay, so I've only seen one. So that's only one film reel. I'm missing one. I'm determined to find it. I'm gonna find it on my own. Unless... Oh, am I supposed to drop down here? No, that's just a retread. Wow, this is... Huh. Again, I am overthinking things again. Because I'm trying to like think of every possible decision or other design choice. Wait! Okay. I'm pretty sure that gear was just another moving platform. But this one's like the barrel in Sonic or something. So the question now is, now does every 2D level have 2 film reels in it? Or is it just on occasion? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take a gamble on this. I am guessing, just based on some of the design choices that have been made, I am guessing that we will be able to come back to every area, unlike in the original, where some, including this one, would have been cut off. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm assuming there could be some kind of latency. Like there was latency with the gremlin, with the reward for saving all the gremlins. There's plenty of latency with that, where I think you could miss 2 gremlins and still get the gremlin gremlin saved badge from Gus inside the Shadow Blot. Oh, okay. They moved the pump over here. That's also neat. It also doesn't take nearly as much paint as last time. Wait, did that not? This used to open. This used to open if you put in the pump. Maybe that's something that you could only use thinner. I mean, I can't do it because it's locked in anyway, but maybe maybe they changed it so that this only opens if you put thinner into the pump. That is... I don't know. I hadn't considered that, but maybe. Actually, I'm also realizing now that we actually did go through that, because that's good to the top of the tower, and then we took the clock cleaner's entrance, the secret entrance there. So this is the level that I hadn't shown off in the LP, because there's 3 Steamboat Willies. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. They are very clear. They are very, very clear that we cannot come back. So I do know there's a quest tab now. So it looks like whatever quests. Vault. Okay. Oh yeah, this is Gus's house. Gus's house looks much smaller, or at least the interiors are much smaller than the others.
Hello.
Alright, just gonna do a quick scan. I absolutely love the dash. It feels really good. I'm trying to think what else. So, there used to be... I think they may have changed the... I think one of the pieces of concept art we got in here was different, because where there used to be... where there used to be concept art was a gold e-ticket. Oh, okay. That's neat. I was thinking more like in relation to how their 3D models are all the same size. But when you're inside the 2D levels, the 2D parts outside, but yeah, I was thinking more in terms of game design, but it's good to know that there is some historical precedent for that too. Thinking what else? So, quests. We have our epic quests, which is the main secondary quests completed. We've already failed. It doesn't show it, but we have failed the main quest with Small Pete by selling it to selling the captain's log to Shaky. It's not going to show up until we meet him, but we have failed that. Oh, hey, how about that? 14-inch thick. God, that is some. Those are some House of Leaves dimensions. Okay, so it looks like the warning that Gus gave us about this being a point of no return is a generic input. Because we don't have any secondary quests activated. We've completed and failed everything that we can here. It is kind of unfortunate. I'm hoping that, like, I don't know for sure, but I've heard rumors of there being a New Game Plus. The original also had a New Game Plus, but it was very muted. Really, the only thing that carried over was capacity for your sketches. And because of how late that mechanic was introduced, it doesn't really show up until Tomorrow City. But again, I don't want to know whether there is a proper New Game Plus or not. I want to be surprised about that, but I think there might be, and I will be very surprised to find that out once it becomes relevant. Yeah, especially because, like, this is everything, the way that the original game worked, everything before meeting or before going to Mean Street for the first time is point of no return. You can't come back. And like the main dungeon areas, like the actual climbing the mountain in Mickeyjunk Mountain, most of Tomorrow City and Tomorrow Square, Ventureland, well, not Ventureland itself, but Tortuga, and the Lonesome Manor in Bog Easy. That's all. That is all, you know, one and done. You know what? I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna go here. Oh, I think by unfinished quest he might be referring to accessing the secret entrance, which I'm not gonna do because we already saw that in my Let's Play from 2 years ago. God, it's been 2 years already. So even if you saw my LP, unless you've actually played this game, you have not seen this part. And I don't remember it very well. So I cannot for sure guarantee. Okay, so you cannot use the sprint in 2D. You can use the dash, but you can't use the sprint. And of course, the new rule still applies that in order to get extra height off of the bounce pads, you have to use the ground pound, which I'm okay with, honestly. must be where the other film reel is. I'm still trying to get used to there being more than one film reel per 2D level. Like, it's got to be some kind of currency now, right? Like, film reels... In Epic Mickey 2, film reels were something you traded in for fast travel points. Like, if you found the film reel in a 2D level, that would allow you to fast travel to where that projector led you. Oh, there it is. And so I'm assuming that this will work in a similar way. Except probably the 3 little pigs will not be involved. Like they were in 2. Yeah, this is also, you know, you're also still... This also means you're still not able to collect every film reel in a playthrough, because we can't go through the secret entrance anymore now that we took this one. You know what? It is... Yeah. It is entirely possible that the warning that Gus gives you is in the original as well. Because I haven't actually used that... I haven't gone through that entrance at Gremlin Village for many, many years. Oh, wow. Like, the Colosseum, it is significantly less colorful, but also you can kind of see where the tune is. Wow, that is... Just the amount of detail in the animations. I'm thinking now, when we get to Skull Island, I am definitely going to do the Save the Sprite against Captain Hook. And I'm going to do that because I want to see the new version of the Pete Pan versus Captain Hook fight. If it is anything like the animation we've seen so far. Oh, hey, this is the back entrance. I mean, we can't play the 2D level anymore. We can't play the 2D level, but this is where the projector screen where we would have come out. How about that? Oh wow. Okay, so that's a small thing. There used to be a cooldown on using Guardians, but if you just spam the Guardian button, it'll come out like that. On the other hand, though, that also means that the hold tab to release all Guardians is not particularly useful anymore, because that used to be something that was a counter to the cooldown. And I'm deliberately, based on what I remember, I am trying to do the opposite of as many choices as I can. At least in like the pre-Mean Street stuff. Yeah, my goal today, I want to at least get to Mickeyjunk Mountain and meet Oswald for the first time. All right. See ya, Grump. Thanks for sticking around. It's great. And okay. So that using this path, that means that the whirlpools were disabled. So otherwise, you would have to knock down the Eiffel Tower. Okay, that doesn't work. Alright. I will take this opportunity now that chat's gonna slow down a bit. With fewer people watching, I'm just gonna focus on playing the game. Save my voice a bit. I am still looking at chat. Stop talking for a bit. Oh. Okay, I figured it out. I knew I said I was going to stop talking, but I figured it out. C is the toggle between crouching and walking, and it is a toggle, not a hold. That makes sense.
Hello.
That's the new one. Yeah, that looks good. Jenny again. Okay, so there's a hard lock on how many times you can spin in midair. That's good to know. Okay, so it works on Sonic rules now, where you just drop some e-tickets and you die. Okay. That's... Oh yeah, it's just right here. Okay, you know what? I am gonna knock down the Eiffel Tower then. Hello to everyone who's watching. I am still reading chat. I'm just trying not to talk. It's not working out well, but again, I can only assume that things are going to be more expensive, because certainly in the original, you did not have 1,500 e-tickets to start. For Mean Street. In awe of the love and detail that went into reimagining this game that I know so dearly, even if I occasionally forget which button is paint and which is thinner, because they swapped it for Rabbit Mickey 2. But that's okay. Well, we're gonna want. Whoops. Oh wow, that's. They do not let you have that last hit point, huh? And just for the hell of it, I'm going to switch over to the football. There is... It's not letting me... What? Oh, equip costume, right. Okay. I was thinking of a different button prompt there. Alright, so here we go. This is the... Since we've betrayed Small Pete, we're gonna see what the fight is like. And it's a great fight. I don't think I have enough to... I might have enough. Might be enough stuff to thin out to get the third turf. Alright. We got our third terp. Getting ready for this fight that we brought on ourselves. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, it's a charge attack now. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Just overall, the way that paint and thinner works, it feels better. Still a couple waves, I think. Oh, nope, that's it. Having the sprint is really what's made me realize just how big some of the, like, especially the early levels. Can you out? Okay. That must be new. Either that must be new, or I just never realized. Oh. There's an alternate entrance to the Coliseum in here. I also forgot about that. I'm pretty sure this was the original. I had forgotten about it. Yeah, also I love the little look into the photo mode. I love the detail of Mickey's dash. A lot of squash and stretch in there. Oh right, there's an extra room in here, but that only unlocks if you help Pete. Up here, and then we'll go to face the clock tower. I'm curious that of the people who are watching right now, how many of you are familiar with how the original looks and feels? Because it's kind of, I mean, yes, it controls very well, but it's also kind of hard to convey just how much of an improvement this is. All right, clock tower time. This is like Mario Odyssey levels of being rewarded with money for climbing on things. That is ridiculous. Alright. Oh, what's that here? Neat little view up there. Oh, you have to. Oh, okay. Climb back up. Well, good to get where I'm going for once. Okay, clock tower. Let's go. The level, for those of you who weren't here first time, the level design in this is not identical. There are new areas. For example, oh, okay, yeah. That was me being a little careless. You can dash. Oh, right, I was hitting the sprint instead of the dash. Little changes to the camera work too. Make this very impressive. Just small scripted moments. Guiding. Okay, all right. It's we're gonna get down here and explore. It's just the we need to get over here. Oh yes. Oh, it's this part. Extra detail. I love it. And this is where Pete is up here, but I'm guessing that the other film reel is up on top. No? Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. And they keep... I can't really check down there, but I'm assuming that we kept the film reel. Is that how this works? Okay. Well. You know what? I gotta double check anyway. Just to be sure. Yeah, okay. Good. Film reels. You keep film reels when you die in a 2D level. That's good. So I think that was if you collected a film reel, and you died, it actually didn't keep it, but that is a very small change. Because you could go through here before without doing this stuff. And here, concentrate. This must be where the other film reel is. Hello. Hi, Pete. There's a whole other area. God damn. Okay. So we've gotten... Oh man, this is... Hi, Pete. I do kind of miss that... Actually, no, wait. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Pete still behaves like he's a Disney animatronic, but the animation's a bit smoother. And his model doesn't look quite as uncanny valley as it did, but he's got the lo-fi audio at least. Okay, so coming up is the clock tower. We're gonna befriend him this time, I think. Well, this is one of the most horrifying things in the game, in my opinion. So, content warning for nightmares. Oh. There's an intro. There's a build-up walkway. What is this? This is very strange in terms of, like, I can see why they would do this kind of thing in the 2D sections, but this is just like a walk forward into a hallway. It's like they're building the anticipation. Wow, okay. The original was just a cutscene. This is so much better. Yes, I love that. Okay, good change. Good change. Alright, I have to... Yeah, I forgot. I have to paint in his arms first. Alright, mechanically this is very similar. It's just, it's moving a bit faster. What? New attack! That's a new attack! He never did that before. Well done, Purple Lamp. Not only is it a new attack, but it's also... Oh, and he has a single version. He has a single arm version of that too. That's great. Oh, that is so cool. All right. Bravo. Really well done. Excellent changes. Excellent changes. Big fan of that. I was not expecting the boss to have new attacks. Oh, there's even a new animation for getting the painter thinner capacity upgrade. God damn. That is so cool. Oh, is this a new area? No, visible wall. Oh well. You can't have them all. Yeah, it's a bit janky points, whatever. I'm trying to explore, but... Okay, bravo. Well done on revitalizing the clock tower to be faster. New attacks. That makes me very hopeful for some of the later boss fights. That could definitely use a bit more depth to them, and it looks like there might be. Alright. Hi. I just defeated the clock tower. I am very, very happy with the changes that were made to the clock tower. It is really good. And now we're about to go to Mean Street for the first time. I am over the hill. Not over the hill, that's bad. I am over the moon with how this remake has handled things. So good. Yeah, and these cutscenes are from the original. They're just upscaled to 4K, which yeah, I like how that works. I have not seen any promotional material with Mean Street in it, so this is all going to be new. Holy shit. New Mean Street looks great! And yeah, that's also one of the things. New costumes. There are costumes you can swap between at any time. 2 of them are grayed out. I'm assuming those are going to be unlockables. I am, yeah, that is, I'm assuming it's because of that one tune that was like completely that was completely covered in thinner. I mean, some of the color, the brighter color scheme in particular seems to be taken, you know, from the Japanese version as well. Thanks to Mickey's floatier jump, we can get up here without having to remove any of the tomb. If I remember correctly, there was some more concept art down here. Nope, not anymore. They replaced the concept art. There is that doesn't mean the concept art is gone. It just means it's in a new location now. Hey, how about that? Now, accessing concept art is definitely preferable to how it was in the original, where you had to completely, you know, quit out the game. But I do wish that there was a, I do wish that there was a hotkey where you could jump straight to whatever concept art you just unlocked. That would have been neat, but oh well. It is entirely possible that we added post-launch. And there are small bits of jank, but they are very small. Like, I almost feel bad complaining about it because this is such an improvement. In like 99% of this is genuinely fantastic. Oh wait, is this new? This feels like it's new. You know what? Let me check. Yes, that is new. Because there used to be a silver pin towards the back of the station. And now it's over here. Neat. I am not inherently against these kinds of changes. In fact, I'm very much for them. You know, just because I'm a hardcore fan, that does not mean I am a purist by any means. I like these kinds of changes. Oh, hey, how about that? Although speaking of changes, one thing I found earlier, which, well, no, not found, because you're basically forced to see it, but in the thinner, or the Guardian cutscene, where Mickey used to be holding a Wii remote as he clicked the Guardians and enemies, they, for obvious reasons, the Wii remote was photoshopped out, so now we're just kind of throwing them at them. You know, so it's understandable. I was kind of hoping they would make new versions for every type of control scheme, but that was a little too unreasonable. Okay, nothing else up here. Like, in terms of side questing, the one thing I really want to do is the fire station, getting to Walt's apartment. I am curious. Oh. Oh, right, because I got too close to Pete. I triggered the cutscene. So again, not Kanguro, just in case. I don't know if you're still here in the chat, but in terms of spoiler policies, full spoilers for everything that was in the original game, but not for changes to in the remake. I want to discover those for myself. honestly, bringing over the Guardian help seems even less necessary now that Mickey has a sprint and a dash, can move considerably faster than he used to. I don't know. I feel like that's a feature that should have been cut. But and again, that is also just my opinion. Maybe there are some people who find the Guardian guidance genuinely useful. I'm playing on PC, as you can tell by the mouse movement and also the keyboard and mouse prompts here. So I am okay. We're gonna race Gilda. I am very curious as to how this is handled, given the advanced movement options we have. Is this going to be harder? Is this going to change in some notable way? Let's find out. Okay, let's see. Well, there is a skin bundle that's separate. This one, there are 3 costumes that you get regardless. And I think there are 2 more that are either unlockables or part of that skin bundle. Oh, I'm surprised. This is pretty more or less the same route as before. Oh. I was trying to do the glitch from before where you could thin Gilda out in mid cutscene. Well, close enough. But it doesn't work anymore because you can... Oh! Oh. So you don't have to repaint in NPCs when you send them out. Doesn't even change your meter. Well, there we go. The first change that I don't like. I mean, it had to happen eventually, I suppose, but I mean, they can't all be winners, even if 99.9% of them are. Actually, no, that was changed, because the route was changed slightly, because normally, or not normally, but in the original version, you were taken up on the roof here. I just think they made it longer and you stick to the ground. I'm hoping there are more races, though. But to answer your question regarding costumes, these 2, whatever they are, those are what part of the pre-order bundle. Actually, no, not even the pre-order bundle. These are DLC. Because I pre-ordered the game, and I didn't get these. But these 3, there's no cosmetic. It's only cosmetic as far as I can tell. But yeah, it's not like I have a Mickey 2 where they actually change. I mean, I guess there's possibility later on for there being upgrades, but I mean, a lot of what I'm saying right now is just speculation. Green e-tickets, or the colors of e-tickets are changed. Green is 10, blue is 25. I don't think if there is a 30, I'm guessing we won't see it at Sylventureland, which is how it worked in the original. But I mean, even for someone who has never heard of the series before, I would imagine they would have a great time with this. This is just so well considered and thought out that, I mean, having that extra knowledge of the original helps, but it is definitely not necessary to enjoy this game. I love how they made this even... It made it even more obvious that these are just forced perspective tricks. Great attention to detail there. Alright, let's go see Horace. Oh yeah, that's another change. Like the race no longer takes you through the back alley where Casey's key is. Assuming it's even still there. Oh, in the original, I'm pretty sure that all of the interiors were, well, matte paintings, whatever the equivalent of a matte painting is in video game parlance. But these are full environments. Like there's a subtle but distinct camera movement. Plus, already going through Gremlin Village, almost every Gremlin house is unique. Its interior, which is fantastic. Oh, hey, Gus. Got something to say? Oh, hey, that's more dialogue that used to be a mandatory cutscene, but is now an opt-in tutorial. Another fantastic change. So many of these changes are for the better. And even the keyboard and mouse stuff works really well. While I am an apologist for Epic Mickey 2, I will admit that the controls of the PC version are not good. Any more concept art? I really like how they include the artist's name next to the concept art. I mean, Jenny Brozak, she has done almost every piece of concept art that we've seen so far. Apparently, she also worked on Crash Bandicoot 4, which, yeah, the art style in that game is incredible. Gonna do my best to stop talking for just a bit, just because I gotta save my voice. I plan on streaming this game a lot, but I am still reading chat. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna purchase the ice cream and see if that actually allows me to use it for for the why am I forgetting her name? The lactose intolerance quest in Adventureland. Hi, Polly. Wait. Do you have the book? You do not have the book. That is... Okay, that is... Story... That is, event flag content. Alright, now we can get the book.
No.
Oh, they actually justified it in story. That's interesting. Oh wait, that's Horus. I should know where these places are. Look how often I've played this game. I'm just so overwhelmed by how much better everything looks now. Well, I'm glad that at least while they kept the option for a health refill, I'm glad that it's much cheaper now. Might as well purchase these, why not? Weird bit of jank about knowing which... Oh, you can do photo... Oh, you can do photo mode. F and R? Oh! Okay, these are... Wow, okay, I like that filter. That is a fantastic filter. This one. The more hardline, cell-shaded one. That's incredible. Not as much of a fan of the others, but that one alone is worth it. Yeah, they still jump on their heads. That's good. I also like how much clearer the change in music is than the original, where it was kind of subdued.
Huh?
Oh, right. I have to go back to Horus first. Hey, you should at least acknowledge that I got one of the gears. I think. Did it count that? Yeah, I did. I got one of the gears. There are only so many ways that one can say, this is incredible. I love it. is the way that this has been modernized is so good. Change is not always a bad thing when it's done correctly. I'm gonna give Casey's backroom key. I don't know. I guess that we're no longer allowed to. Oh no! Wait, I didn't even think of the option. I thought I had the key. Maybe it's still possible to get the power spark. Wait. Oh, they just gave me the power spark kind of off screen. Wow, I went through those fast. It definitely seems like prices have increased. Because I even though I came into this with like 1,500 power sparks, and they're basically all gone now. And I was just given a power spark without much feedback, but I'll do this one anyway.
Huh?
Wait a minute. So this isn't the... What? Okay, this is something new is going on here. I don't know what. Like, it's clearly not the Spirit of the Wasteland or anything, but there is something interesting some kind of interesting expansion has happened to the museum. It's been a while since I've done this quest for the other power spark, because usually I just rely on the backroom key, but might as well get both. Oh. Oh. Oh, so this is how it works. So the other areas are still locked off, but you could replay all the 2D levels if you missed something. That's a good compromise. And there's one for every single 2D level. Goddamn. This is really cool. And you can just take a jump up here if you want. Okay, that's neat. I like that. Okay, that's good. That is very good. Just feels so smooth. Cutlass is actually a proper 3D item now. Alright. Let's go back to Marcus. I am very curious to see what further changes to the game design there are. 'Cause all right, let's go to Oztown. I've not seen most of this. Like, I saw some promotional material and I played the demo, but all this stuff is new. At least when it comes to the remake. Oh, look at this. Honestly, I think my favorite changes are to the 2D levels because there's just enough that's different in the level design. They're really interesting. It's just really good. And coming up should be the cutscene with the brothers statue. There it is. Wait, is the audio desynced? Uh-oh. It's not a big deal. I'm sure they'll change the patch eventually. I couldn't even tell. I think it's changed, but oh, and like the detail in these entrances, like the Tomorrow City entrance was never this detailed. I adore that. How do you even set that out? That's neat. They made it out of tune. Any reason to explore on top of here? Nope. Okay. Well, worth trying. I haven't really tried the ground pound in combat yet. I need to see what uses those have. Oh man. There's a whole section down here now. This is what I'm talking about. Regarding the big changes to 2D. There's just more of the 2D of the projector levels. And it's playing off of the motifs from the original too, where a lot of this was based off physics puzzles. It's so good. It's like they knew that the new movement options would make the other levels seem a bit short, so they just added more of it. Yeah, this part's entirely new. Like, you pretty much had to go through the dueling cards before. Oh, is there... I guess there was something in here, but... what can I say? Like, honestly, best changes are, yeah, the best changes to the 2 levels. I'm gonna go grab some more water. I'll be right back. Just give me a minute or two. So my voice is getting a little rough, but I shall return with water momentarily. Yes, I was off to get water, but I have now gotten a couple more bottles of water, and let's go to Oztown. I'm having such a great time. What a fantastic job with this remake. Also, the fact that Gus now has a full 3D model in gameplay for the first time in series history. Which also means I can do that. This game really does have everything. Just gonna move the mic a bit forward. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to meet Clarabelle Cow, if memory serves.
Ooh! Ooh! No! Oh! Ta-da! Uh-huh. Oh!
Well, no one sees Mickey's melodrama anymore because of the blackface, but the others, yeah, they're all right. Okay, so I am going to be doing some of the quest lines here. Hi, Goofy. We'll come back to you later. But before we do anything, I got to check, is it still possible, or at least feasible, to skip this quest line going into the bridge? No, it is not! Look at this. Extra collision has been added to make sure that you cannot squeeze through the bridge. I don't know how to feel about that. Actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna try this for a bit. So this is such an important part, that getting through there, such an important part of like the early speedrunning history of this game. Well, you know what? I'm sure that eventually a method will be discovered. There's gotta be. It feels like if you got through just for a while, you could get through the bridge, but I don't speedrun Epic Mickey anymore, so whatever attempt is made will not be done by me. I just thought I'd try it out.
Oh-ho!
That's another piece of dialogue that used to be, well, not mandatory, but it was, if you approached it, it would have a dedicated cutscene. What? That's a weird glitch. I just don't know if it's a glitch. Yeah, there's something. If you can see the stream. I mean, that's like a really minor thing, but I don't know. There was a power spark up here. Oh, hey! The same trick works where you don't actually have to thin out that part of Mickey's house. You just need to be next to it in order to get the extra power spark. Well, hey, look who it is. It's Robot Goofy. Hello, Robot Goofy. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? It's a pretty miserable day out there, but I don't care. I've got this game.
Gorge.
Well, animatronic Goofy does look appropriately terrifying in the new version. I'm also trying and failing quite a bit, but trying not to talk as much. Just gotta save my voice. I gotta be streaming this for a while, but I'll still be reading chat regardless. Hello, Abner. Oh, wow. Okay, he is no longer infamous. The notorious Abner cutscene has been shortened significantly. So, since I made a point earlier that I was trying to make decisions I did not make in the LP. So, we helped him last time around, but this time we're going to thin the safe on his head. Yes, I know, that's the point. It's what I'm trying to do. You know, if it hadn't been for that extra loading hitch, that would have been very impressive. It certainly had the crunch and heft that one would expect of Mickey Mouse murdering a man. Oh, right. I have to talk to the telephone first. Before the object comes up to smash it. Which I'm also going to do, because again, I didn't show that in the previous... Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this time. Okay, well, they cut out the extra cutscene of the telephone being smashed. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, well. I understand why they would want to do that, but like I said, it is unfortunate, but that, you know, it's not worth boycotting the game over or something. Well, we'll see you in the Epic Mickey 2 remake. That definitely won't happen. And before we head to Mickeyjunk, let's just look over a couple of things here. What? Huh, that's new. That is definitely new. Something gremlin related? Alright, let's head out to Mickeyjunk. It would be pretty, you know, it would be pretty funny to paint in Moody's house after you squished him, but I'm just so excited. There's only so many different ways that I can say it, but this remake really is everything I wanted out of this. It is fantastic. Even just the novelty of being able to see all of these areas that I know so well. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to make that there. If I had moved any further, I probably would have gotten stuck under the bridge. Alright. Really, Einsabler, I don't know if you've seen any of the new 2D level stuff yet, but the new 2D level, or the stuff that they did for the 2D levels, is probably my favorite change. They are much more expansive. See, like this little area, that wasn't there before. You go inside? Nope. Again, this is all very similar, but it's all on an angle now, which I think is pretty neat. So last time, or in the, not last time, but in the original, oh wow, this is way longer now, and it gives you multiple opportunities to actually go up here and get where the film reel used to be. Okay, so that's film reel number 1. Okay, good changes. Good changes. Oh wow, this is way longer. They basically turned it into like an optional side scroller. Kind of like Trolley Trouble. Wow, this is way longer. And this is where the film... Did they move it down here? Nope. Okay, concept art. Yeah, like I have played the original on and off basically since launch in 2010. And just the small things. Oh, that's where the other one is. Oh. Okay. See, that's the thing. There was... That's also... Well, first of all, there's more than what... The fact that there's more than one film reel per level is already a huge difference, but... Like, this is basically just, like, a new level entirely. So, in order to get the other film reel, we have to basically race the steamroller. We already got the other one. Yeah, this is like at least 2 or 3 times longer than the original. It has essentially been redesigned so that you still get a good platforming challenge out of it. Even if you ignore the steamroller. Whereas... Okay, so you have to get in front... Oh, wait. Maybe it's you have to actually... Maybe you have to stick with the steamroller? That's the other option. Yep, okay. So we're in here. These are Mickey's nephews. Mortimer... I don't remember the other one's name, but their last name is Field Mouse. Have to stand in front of it? Yeah. Yeah, so they basically turned... No, wait, you don't have to do that at all. It's optional now. Okay. Wow, this is like almost entirely a new level. That has been... Yeah, it's like... I don't know. Like, this is like Final Fantasy VII Remake levels of just taking the original and reimagining level design. Like, in the 3D levels, there hasn't really been anything like that, but all of the 2D stuff has been completely reimagined. Okay, I know that some of the stuff has been censored, like with the telephone, but I should still be able to murder the bunny children, which are, by the way, Oswald's children. So these are Mickey's other nephews. I also want to see a bunny child eating a spatter, which is what that dialogue is alluding to. Oh, there's concept art on top of there. Okay, so Einstein, since you have not played the original, this very much keeps the premise of this original level. As you can see, the entire level is made entirely out of old and forgotten Mickey Mouse merchandise. That is 100% consistent with the original. It's just a lot more detailed now. Like, everything here is merch. It's all Mickey merch. Well, maybe not so much the surveillance camera. There's concept art up here now. Neat. Merchandising. This is something I'm not as big a fan of. I mean, it is definitely better than it was in the original, because in the original game, if you wanted to see the concept art that you unlock, you have to quit the game, go into a separate extras menu, load your save file through that extras menu, and then scroll over to the other piece of concept art. Oh, that's cute. I really, really like how... Oh, hey, look! So far, Jenny Brozek has done like 99% of the concept art that we've seen so far. This one is a different artist. So I can no longer call the concept art in this game. I can no longer call them Jennies. Some of the concept art is new. Others are reimaginings of concept art from the old game that was included as unlockables there. There's also... Okay, so test number 1. Go. Murder. Murder the children, Mickey. Yes! And they actually die this time! Yes! That is so much better. The original, they would come back, but you can now... This is... Okay, this completely makes up for censoring the telephone. Yes! Yes, I am so happy. Also, eat a spatter. Go on. Yeah! Oh, yes! Look at that big boy! Oh, whoops, I was trying to drag over and accidentally dragged into the OBS part of the monitor. There he is, look at him! He ate a spatter. He's so happy now. Alright, we're gonna use one of the filters. Where's that really good hardline filter? There it is. Toggle overlay. We've got our masterpiece. Oh, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. That's entirely new. I am so goddamn happy. Are there like different enemy types? Yeah, this is also... Yep, that's from the original. It has a bit more impact, but if 5 of Oswald's children gather around you, they'll pick you up and throw you into the nearest thinner pool. Oh man, that was a roller coaster of emotions. Yes. Thank you. You can actually murder the Oswald bunny children. Wow. Forget everything I said about censorship with not showing the telephone being broken up to pieces. These are all from the original. They're just in much higher quality, so you can actually see what they are now. Oh, right. I am just in... I am in shock and awe and tears of joy. As good as the rest of this has been, Mickeyjunk Mountain has paid off big time on several of the wishes that I had. So if you paint them, so in the original, if you hit the children with either paint or thinner, they would just turn into little balls. Like, but it looks like, yeah, it looks like they're immune. Well, they're not immune, but you can't paint them, which you couldn't in the original either. But okay, so it looks like thinner from Mickey's brush doesn't hurt them. Yeah, thinner from Mickey's brush doesn't hurt them, but going into a thinner pool kills them instantly. Oh yeah, like this is on. I mean, this is based on the original, where in the original the crane was slightly smaller. It was still pretty big though. I'm still getting over the fact that this game, first of all, it allowed me to thin out Gus the Gremlin, who has never had a 3D model properly in the 3D games before. But, and now you can actually murder the bunny. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's actually, it is made partly out of a Swiss Army knife, because at the beginning of the game, the very first set piece of the game is like what's basically a giant Swiss Army knife created by the Mad Doctor. And I think, I never noticed this before, but it does seem like it's made out of similar parts to how the Mad Doctor also made his machine. That's a really neat attention to detail. Oh! Okay, this is early. This is early. This does show up, but it's in the original, it's a bit later on. And while I'm nitpicking this, like normally, this is supposed to be playing Steamboat Willie, but I mean, come on. After all of the amazing things I've just seen, am I really gonna nitpick about that tiny change, that tiny negative change? I mean, come on. Count your blessings, folks. Okay, well, you're not near a TV. Actually, yes, you are. See, this is just perfect parenting advice. You're dealing with... Oh, there's a sweeper up there now. Huh. Okay, well, I hit him with what's called a guardian, which instantly befriends one enemy. Actually, that's a tint that befriends one enemy. And a terp does the same, but it instantly thins them out. This is so interesting. There's one piece of Mickey merch in particular. Yeah, okay, so that's one piece. That's a Super Nintendo cartridge. That's there from the original. It is, I believe, Magical Quest. No, stop. Yeah, that's Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. Like I said, it's all merch. It's like, it was, in the original, it was really hard to tell what this was. Actually, I'm realizing I may have accidentally, did I? Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I messed up the aspect ratio. Because there is some jank. But it's stuff that I assume is going to be fixed in patches later on. There's also one other piece. Now, I'm curious because this is actually... this telephone is a quest line that is tied to the telephone, the one that we broke up, or that we destroyed. Did they add what I was hoping they would do? There was no 0451 reference, which there wasn't in the original. I thought that was a missed opportunity anyway. In the original, but I did get an achievement called Wrong Number for failing to dial the correct number 3 times on a phone. Like, there were multiple opportunities. Mind you, not putting in a 451 reference is in keeping with the original, because that didn't have it either. This is despite the fact that Warren Spector himself worked on this game, which I'm sure you probably knew. Oh, that's another copy of Magical Quest. Oh! Oh. Right. There's also a copy of Mickey Mouse Capade somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it is, or if they changed it, but... Oh, boy. Remember what I said earlier about my voice going? I really need to stop talking. Oh, man. Okay, I will do my best to shut up unless I find one of the things I really wanted to look for on this map. I'll still be reading chat, don't worry. It's just I will attempt not to talk as much. These are gremlins. We'll be collecting them, rescuing them. It's a side quest. Well, I think in this case it's because they're creating power from. I mean, even the TVs are like, this is a CRT that you could buy in like the 70s. That's Mickey Mouse themed. So they're just using what they have. By the way, I should clarify the music. The music going crazy here is actually because this is the battle theme for this area. And I think because the bunny children are still on the field, I think it thinks they're still in combat. There's also some stuff here we can't get, because that's tied to side quests we didn't do in Oztown. Okay, I know I promised that I was gonna shut up, but the Alpine Climbers levels, there's more than one, are some of my least favorite. I'm curious to see what, if any, changes were made to these, because I'm not a fan of how they are in the original. But let's see. Oh, that's new. Sliding down the mountain. That is a new gimmick for this area. That's also new. Like I said, in the original, there was only one film canister per area, and now there's two, plus concept art. Oh, right, yeah, this is where the film reel was in the original, which they changed. Now it's a bunch of e-tickets. So, film reel number 2 is also in a new spot. Okay, so the other film reel must be over here then. They didn't change that much. It just, thanks to the game feel, it feels a bit different, and it feels tighter. Not as rushed. That's new. That is 100% new. Usually the film reel is right at the top there. So yeah, this is definitely better than the original version of the level. Still not a big fan, but hey, it is an improvement. It is very interesting to have someone here who's never played the original at all, because so much of the original level design is like burned into my brain. Yep, that's a same enemies in the original. There are thinner mandatory enemies. Alternatively, if you don't want to use thinner, you can just knock them off the ledge there. Ah, okay, so that cutscene is from the original. It's just, it's a bit smoother now. If you don't want to use thinner, use that. Oh wow. So there was about a half-second cooldown timer in the original for melee, because you would use it by shaking the Wii remote, and that's just gone. It is completely gone. You can now just spam it as much as you want. And yes, this is all real Mickey merch. So, Einslabber, I know you haven't played. Do you know who Oswald the Lucky Rabbit is? That's important, because the game has already introduced him before, and you're expected to know who he is in this context. And this area is no longer 2D, because there was a extra scripted camera event that pulled out here, but now it's just a regular area. But yeah, Oswald, the original version of this game is the project for which Disney reacquired the rights to Oswald, because Oswald was never a Walt Disney Productions character, but he was a Walt Disney character. He was created by Disney and iWorks when they were when they were on contract with Universal. So basically the whole reason that this exists and why Oswald had to be abandoned, that's all thanks to Charles Mintz. Actually, no, it wasn't Charles Mintz, because that was the guy from Universal they had on Disney and iWorks' side, but it was the other... It was the other executives. Okay, oh wow. Hey, it's the Spladooshas! How I've missed you, Spladooshas! Now these enemies, well, Gus is going to explain how these enemies work in a minute, but...
Hello.
Now I'm actually... Oh, they closed the door on me. So... we could use Guardians to befriend them, but we only have 2. If we had 3, we'd be able to do a special attack that would give everyone involved. I don't get the reference to that, but there's also the novelty of playing this with mouse aiming. Like, the Wii remote was really good, but because of performance issues with the original's engine, it wasn't as precise as it could have been. So, like, apparently the PlayStation and Xbox controllers are also really good with this, but just PC is... Okay, so... I am going to put thinner into this because this path, the path that you take with the paints, is less visually appealing, and it's also the path that I took in the more detailed Let's Play I did a few years ago. So, this mechanic was already introduced at an earlier level, but we're gonna go thinner this time. Alright, I was afraid for a minute that they switched them. Yes, this is the route you'd want to take. It's very strange, because usually having paint choices gives you one of the more interesting and appealing paths, but they also take longer to get. And this is the one area where it's kind of reversed, where if you had put paint into that pump over there, it would have taken you at basically like a glorified conveyor belt filled with security cameras and gas, whereas this area, in my opinion, is much more visually appealing. Also use a tint. So the blue guardians are called tints. The green guardians are called terps. Ah, okay. But did they literally explode? Did the enemies in GTFO2 literally explode? Yeah, so the camera work in this area has also been completely redone. The camera have been pulled back into like a semi-fixed position, kind of similar to that other area that I pointed out earlier. But there's a chest in here, I think. Oh, you could also, if you fall, you jump down from this area onto the conveyor belts that I mentioned earlier. I'm pretty sure there's a chest down here. Yeah, there it is. I have had so much fun with this remake, and Mickeyjunk Mountain has just blown away my already blown away expectations. This is just... I mean, I think the original version was a little bit more colorful, but yeah, there's the conveyor belt I mentioned before. That's the paint path. So let's use thinner on this Spladoosh just to show what it's like when they explode. Oh, okay. bit of engine wonkiness there. I'm sure that'll be fixed in a later patch. But yeah, you'll just have to trust me that Spladooshes do have a rather impressive exploding animation, and I just guessed that there's a bit of wonkiness with the engine optimization. Kind of hitched there. We didn't see the animation, or whatever. Doesn't this feel like this should be the paint path? It's more difficult. There's a risk of permanently missing out on it if you fall. But yet this is the thinner path, and I don't know. It goes against the way that paint and thinner is used for the rest of the game. I don't know. I would, if I were at Purple Lamp working on this remake, I would have swapped them. But then again, I'm a weirdo. Yep, this is exactly like the original. Gotta wait for this box to be delivered. Yeah, this is exactly like the original, but with better controls. Hey, there's a gremlin I didn't rescue in the original Let's Play. You can find the original Let's Play on my YouTube channel. It's a lot more comprehensive. It digs a lot into the Disney history. It's all on my YouTube channel. So this is an area where there's a Spladoosh and also spatters. In the original, the Spladooshes would explode if there was a hostile enemy, or a painted Spladoosh would explode if there was a hostile enemy nearby. However, I've already seen some changes with the way that friendly enemy AI works. So let's see what happens. Was this... What did it... Oh! Okay. So it looks like another change. Spladooshes are just entirely pacified. They don't do anything, which is fine. You're removing... You are removing a hostile piece from the playing board, right? This is another change where when enemies fight each other, when one of them is in paint, you can see he's kind of a bit more blue there. In the original... What? That's new. Okay. Looks like if enemies get stuck in some place where... In some place where they can't reach you, they just kill themselves. That is new. I've never seen that before. Speaking of things I haven't seen before, that's going into photo mode. Yep, taking a picture of that. And he still goes back. Oh man, that is fantastic. You know, I would have at least appreciated a stop trying to do that or it doesn't work kind of achievement for inputting 451 into the telephone. Like, they don't have to add any content. Just make a Chivo making a joke about how it doesn't work. Like, that would be good. I would like that. Also, the sprint and the dash, those are new. Yeah, those are new moves. You were not able to do either of those things in the original, and it's good. It quickens the pace. Jenny Brozek, she's done like 90% of the concept art. You knocked it out of the park, lady. You did such a great job with this. And I'm glad that you also got credited for it. That's important. Yeah, the concept art is a mixture of completely new stuff. Oh, he's still stuck. Completely new stuff, as well as reimaginings of concept art you got from the first game. I am just... Look, there's only so many times that you can say that this is an incredible achievement. Oh, I thought you could actually get up there. My mistake. It just seems like... It just seems like a platform, doesn't it? Okay, well that's actually a piece of cake that I think was in the original, where you could accidentally waste your tints on hopper enemies that just don't work. Paint does not work on them. I don't know if that was put in intentionally, or if it was a piece of cake that just happens to be also in the happen to happen at the same time. Okay, go my minions, take on the Splodoosh. Nope. Come on, go fight. Go fight him. You can do it. I believe in you. Or not. Okay, well. Hey, there's the animation. We saw it in the end. Alright, I think we've done all that we can here. It's time to go further up the mountain. Yeah, there's one other area before we get to Oswald. I don't remember seeing... Oh! I did not know you could do this. I didn't know this was here. It's possible. Okay, 349 and 033. I gotta remember those. Yeah, this is also a glitch that you could use to sail across thinner pools, lovingly recreated from the original. God, what was the other one? Still stuck. What was the other one? Shit. 459, I think? Nope. Can't remember what the other one was. 294, I think. Nope. Okay, you know what? I can do that on another playthrough, because there's no way this is the only playthrough I'm doing. Oh, 349. Okay. Or... You know what? Maybe it was connected to one of the telephone side quests. That is possible. Because the telephone... We murdered the telephone. So all of those side quests are gone. Never to return. Yeah, 349. But it doesn't work because that was for the telephone. So yes, these are... I love these surveillance cameras. They were kind of hard to see in the original. I'm glad they're a bit shinier because again, this is Oswald's hate shrine to Mickey Mouse. Oh. Wait, no, those icicles were in the original. They were just really hard to see. I remember now. This is new. This is absolutely new. No question. Yep, film reel. And this, I think, is the placement that the film reel had in the original. Yeah, there's... The icicles are far better telegraphed. And there's a further... I can see that part up here. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't exactly... I still wouldn't call these areas my favorite or anything, but they are definite improvements. Going from a 4 out of 10 to a 6 is still an improvement, no matter how you slice it. Oh wow, they just throw you into this area, huh? So, in the Let's Play, I famously tried to take this quest, but the enemies killed themselves before I could do it. Oh yeah, they kept this one. They kept this one in 2D. There's no way they could have done it otherwise. So the reason I keep accidentally using the wrong path, it actually has to do with the PC version of Epic Mickey 2, where paint was on left mouse and thinner was on right, but it's reversed here. In this remake, you can rebind anything else, but for some reason there's a glitch where there's a glitch where for some reason left mouse bumper and right mouse bumper it will not accept it. It will not accept rebinding that. Everything else works fine. It's just those two. And now this is also a very famous map because there's a hidden piece of concept art in here. Which, because this was initially a Warren Spector game, this also includes the tradition that every game in which he designs, A, it must include a hidden basketball court, and B, the other designers are not allowed to tell Warren where they hid the basketball court. So there's that. I know exactly where it is. I'm just going to deal with these enemies first. Oh man, just the combat, as good as the combat could be in the original, it's just so much better in the remake. Oh, okay. Alright, somehow I died there. That's fine. This is where another TV was. There used to be a TV in here. Oh, now it's just hidden cash and money. That's still pretty good. Come on. There. Okay. Saved it. Somehow. And there's the axe. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, now I remember how to deal with the axe. But first of all, we're going to deal with this. What? Hold on. Oh, okay. So, that's been changed. Originally, it was a secret area, a secret wall that you had to walk through. But now it's been changed to actually be, you know, a toon object you can paint out. Anyway, here's the hidden basketball court.
Hello.
Oh, that's cute. Use the ground pound. That's pretty neat. Unfortunately, the concept art I really wanted them to include was a piece of joke concept art by Chase Jones, who is one of the lead level designers on Epic Mickey. And this is the area where you would get it. Oh well. Disappointing, but understandable. And this is the switch we have to pull. To get Gildo's climbing axe. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm not understanding it. Maybe I've just completely forgotten what we're supposed to do, because I'm pretty sure that unlocks Gilda's climbing axe. Oh, no, it's this one. Completely missed it. There it is. Yeah, and all of these, another great change is that all of these interludes where Gus is explaining things, etc. In the original game, the game would stop and force you to go through a dialogue box. But now I mean, some of them are opt-in, but others, the text box just appears without stopping the game, which is great. Wait, is this new as well? No, it's not, because they just added a bit here. Alright, so we're about to get a lore dump on the history of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Yeah, famously, Mickey's a bit slow on the uptake to realize that he caused everything horrible that has happened in the wasteland. Oh, they kept the long staircase. I was afraid they cut that. Plus, with the sprint, it makes it so much easier. This does not seem like someone who... Wait a minute. Why is there a projector screen here? Does this mean we can... This either means that we can come back to this area, which you couldn't in the original, or it means that that's just something for the backtrack that you need to later, because you skip everything leading up to here when returning to this area late in the game. But yeah, this does not seem like someone who has a very stable relationship with Mickey Mouse. Down here is an area where it's like a whole other area with a few extra rewards, but in order to access it, you need Gilda's climbing axe. We're not going to use it. We are not going to use it. But just the fact that you can there's an entire optional area hidden away, but you have to give up an important quest item to do so. That's the kind of stuff I love about this game. Oh, and if you listen carefully, that there was actually a little bit of the Mickey Mouse Club theme song in the music. Sure he did. There used to be a piece of concept art up here. Like on top of... Well, maybe they moved it somewhere else.
What?
Most of this dialogue was in the original. Probably all of it. Where's his throne? Come on. I want to see Oswald's throne. The magnum opus. Oh, no, it doesn't have the TV anymore. Right next to this, in the original, was a TV that just played Steamboat Willie on loop. It was very funny. Okay, so this is also a partial auto scroller. There's actually a speedrunning skip that I found that makes this an otherwise mandatory, and I want to see if it still works. I imagine it'll be easier given the movement options, but we'll see. We shall see. Come on, let's go. Hi, Clarabelle. That's an early version of Clarabelle Cow. Oh! Did they... No, this is just... Again, this is another instance of a much longer... There's the gap. Oh, wow! You have to do that gap in order to get the film reel. Well, okay, that's another... Huh. Alright, I'm going back to the main menu just so I could... Or reloading my save. What's it like on the... Yeah, there's only 3 save spots. You can't... Well, you can duplicate them, like with stuff outside, but... Alright, let's do it as it did. Oh, wait, there's another thing back here. Oh. Oh! Whoa! Hello! Again, more new content. Oh, and you physically have to start it now. Okay. So this is how normally the level works. And then Clarabelle over here, you have to raise the gate to get her away. Oh, okay, that actually changes the path. Again, like I said before, this is much more of a reimagining of the level design of the original. That the trolley trouble skip that I invented so many years ago is actually part of the level design now, which I think is pretty crazy. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. Never mind. They did the same thing. This is where the other one was. I guess maybe they just redid all the level designs so that it's not as difficult to deal with the stuff here. Oh yeah, more in here. And is it gonna do the same thing? More concert art up here? Nope, there's a gold e-ticket. Hell yeah. Well, I think that's the first time I've actually seen a gold e-ticket in one of the 2D levels. Again, I am irrationally disappointed because a difficult trick that I found no longer applies, but again, that's why I said it was irrational. Really, really good. Wow. Okay, way more atmosphere already than the original. Okay, this is... I mean, the cannons were here before. Cannons were here before. This general... Yeah, this is really more like... This is like a hard mode remix, almost. This area is completely new. Basically gives you like an alternate way underneath. Wow, this is... So clearly something will happen, I guess, if you knock all of these cannons over. Maybe it's like an achievement or something. This is one of the 2D levels which in the original you can only play once. But I've since determined that there is one of the additions to the hub world, Mead Street, is that you can go in the cinema, which is normally just an outside building, and you can use that to replay all the 2D levels. Yep. Oswald the Machine Gunner, still there. Yeah, this is part of the inside trench. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's actually just a change to the way that a certain gimmick worked or didn't work in the original. Come on, I can Get up there. There we go. I'm almost certain that's how you're intended to go there. And... oh, there's more! There's even more stuff here. Oh, this is great. And there's the other film reel. Oh, yeah. Again, big thumbs up to all the changes to the 2D levels. Yeah, I'm sure that's what he told you. Okay. Yeah, they kept the alligators. Just as annoying as before. Okay. Yeah, that fits. This is at least faithful to how frustrating this level was in the original. I love all these extra nooks and crannies that have been added. It makes the 2D levels feel a lot more alive. And there's definitely more extra content overall. It's not just concept art. Got the concept art. Yeah, I got the concept art. Pretty sure, yeah, I've cleared out everything else here. And I think I'm gonna stop after the cutscene here, where we meet Oswald for the first time. I'm gonna take a break there and then come back to this later. So I've already played like 5 or 6 hours of this game. Gotta take a break every so often. Oh! Well, that's neat. You can recollect the pieces of concept art for some extra money. That's very cool, actually. Again, more evidence that makes me think that eventually you'll be able to revisit all these areas, which were one-offs in the original. All right, you can see Oswald there in the background. Invincible, of course, because we have to actually meet with him first.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh. She. Hey, huh. I'm trying. Okay. Huh. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Aha!
Oh. Aha.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll leave this off for now. I will come back to this later once, you know, I've rested for a bit or done something other than sit in my chair and play video games. So anyway, yeah, small break. I'll come back later. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll be back in a few hours.